Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. First video of 2021. I had a bit of a crazy few weeks off. I think I had 3 weeks off, 4 weeks, and yeah, they were mad. I'll explain at the end of the video. I'm gonna go straight into the video. I did a living room kind of update makeover. I went for like a faux built-in look in the alcoves either side of my living room. The whole point was to have more storage and create kind of more space and contain my pretty clutter. So I'm going to get into the video. Here is how I freshened up my living room. So this is what my living room looked like before. I have a china cabinet on the right hand side, and then I just have my TV on a TV stand. And as you can see, although they look nice and like I recycled them, they are a bit of a waste of space because I'm just not utilizing my alcoves better, and I'm running out of storage. I'm always having like bags of logs and fire stuff just stacked up, and I just wanted to redo the kind of, what's the word, the feng shui, am I saying that right, in the room. And I just wanted to clear out any kind of like blockages and just make it more kind of organized and tidy. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm emptying out my china cabinet and my TV stand, because those two pieces of items are going to be getting recycled, and I'm passing them on. And then I have my two bookcases that you'll see, and they're going to be going either side. So I measured them out before I ordered them off Ikea, and they fit into the nooks perfectly. I measured so many times because I had to get a home delivery, so I didn't want them to be too big. Too small is fine, but too big is a no. So I'm just emptying everything out, giving it a clean and getting it ready for the bookcases to go in. The Ikea bookcases that I'm using are the Liatorp bookcases. I have one for either side, and I got the doors as well to go on these. Now, when they arrived, it decided to snow, and Blondie and Pepsi were not impressed with the snow. I just thought I'd document it because it's very rare that we get snow in Ireland. Good morning, let me set you up. So my living room is currently a mess. It's snowing and Blondie is not happy about the snow. I think she needs some like paw boots. Also, right on time, my fuel man has just arrived with a bag of coal because it's like -2, and I need to get that fire lit, do you know? Like, I have the heating on, but the living room needs a fire, and I need to clean this mess as well. Just a little update on the assembly of the Liatorp bookcases. I think if you were to assemble the bookcases, you could, it's a two-man job. I had to get help on this because they're really heavy. So if you are, I watched videos on how to assemble them, and the assembly actually looks handy enough. It's the weight of them. So when they arrived, the boxes were really heavy. I got like a home delivery on them because you'd need a van to, if you were to go and collect them. So just a heads up if you're thinking about assembly. And it's a two-man job if you're like me and you're 4'11". So just bear in mind that the boxes are heavy and you're probably going to need, yeah, it's a two-man job. But yeah, I'm delighted with how they look. I'm really eager to get styling them, but I have to clean the mess up. One of my bubble buddies was visiting and decided to help me. My niece Lily saw me arranging the other china cabinet, so she decided to arrange this one for me. One of the bookcases I'm going to drill some holes into to turn it into like a media unit, you could say. I don't want my television kind of like on display in the room because I don't watch a lot of TV and I wanted it to be hidden. So I decided to put it into the cabinet. Now trying to arrange all of these cables was giving me the absolute frustration. If there is one thing that will boil my blood, it's cables and television stuff. So to hide my TV, I drilled 2 holes because this telly, the power adapter didn't go into the back, it goes into a box. Anyway, I drilled a hole in here, up here. So I drilled a hole here so a cable can come down because it has to go into the back of that box. And then I have a hole at the back, which you can see, and all of those cables go to the power outlet, which is behind this thing. So I have successfully managed to hide my TV. This is a frame TV and I want to get one of the brown frames that goes around it so then it'll look even more like a picture and not a TV. So I have hidden my TV. So when I close this over, you just see the frame. You don't see any of the like media stuff. So like the cable box and hey Pepsi and all that good stuff. Now we just need to tackle the rest of the mess. Poor Blondie, I think you've gotten tangled in a cable as well. I kindly got gifted this bar cart by the guys at Leah's. I think I'm saying that right. I can never pronounce names. They make non-alcoholic like gins or spirits, but they're non-alcoholic, so they still kind of have the same taste and the flavour, but they just don't come with the hangover. Now, I haven't tried it yet. I do have a press event with them online this week where they're going to show us how to make some non-alcoholic cocktails. So if you would like a recipe for a mocktail, do let me know. Here is a little sneaky peek of how it's looking at night time with the fire lit, and also Pepsi is getting super cozy. She absolutely loves being by the fire. She's so funny. I'm just giving my fireplace a top-up coat and just slightly changing the shade because you'll notice that my fireplace was like a creamy antique white and I wanted it to be a more cool tone white, just like the cabinets. You can't really see it in the video, but in person my fireplace was looking more yellow. I originally painted my fireplace about 7 or 8 years ago. The paint job that was on it was perfect. There was no chips, so all I did was give it a good clean. I removed any like spilled wax from candles, any dirt or grime. I gave it a really good clean because when you light the fire as well, there can be a lot of dust. So once it was all clean, I just went in and I'm painting a satin paint over satin. So I gave it 2 thin coats of the white paint and that just brought it in and tied in the colour with the cabinets, and this dried quick enough as well. Here is the finished living room. Everything just feels more spacious, put together, clean, tidy, nice and fresh for the new year. I'm really pleased with how this turned out, and I love how the bookcases, they're just organised, put away, and I love how all my existing pieces that were in the living room just tie in together.
Yeah.
you got some inspiration from my living room, because I know having alcoves either side of the fireplace, they can be a tricky one to kind of like utilize the space and style. I did actually get quotes from like carpenters for custom built-ins, so like custom made, how you want them, and the quotes. I was actually gonna go with one of the quotes because I do believe that custom carpentry should be like priced like accordingly, because it's an absolute skill. If you're watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm fond of a bit of woodworking, so I appreciate the work that goes into it, so they deserve to be paid. I hear people giving out about the price of custom work, but you're paying for that skill. And I was gonna go with it, but then I had to rein in my budget and be a bit prudent, is that the word? So I had to go for something that was like a third of the budget. So I went for the Ikea built-ins. So the bookcases either side, I actually think they would have looked just as nice without the doors on them. I went for the doors because, well, less dusting. I can hide the TV. My niece and nephew can't pull everything apart and break all my teacups, and it just seems neater. So I like the way I can just close the bookcase, especially the one with the TV in it, when it's all like not in use, close it and it's calm. So if I'm doing like, some mornings I'll do like yoga in the living room and it doesn't feel like it's a TV room, or sometimes I'll like read a book or sketch or doodle, and I don't want to have the kind of TV as the focus, so I can light the fire, do whatever. It's like a multi-functional living room. I'm not sure if there's loads of background noises because normally I'm interrupted by the cats, but I currently have my mum staying with me because unfortunately now she's on the mend now. She ended up in hospital Christmas Day, Christmas night, classic 2020 Christmas. Now my mum, she's not going to want me telling everybody her business, but she gave us an awful fright, so she's now in my house for a little while until she gets kind of get back on her feet. So she had like pneumonia and a couple of other things, and she only got out of hospital the other day. What day is today? Monday. So the other day, and yeah, so she's on the mend, but just like the cats, when she sees me with a camera or talking to the camera, she thinks I'm talking to her and she's answering me back. So hey, that's what mummies do. Doesn't get the whole like internet thing. I did try and explain what I was doing with my camera and laptop, but I was like, I just need 10 minutes to record this. So that is me for this week. On Sunday, I put together a bonus video. So Sunday evening, I think I have it scheduled for 7. I have 10 Ikea hacks pulled from the archives. So if you want, if you're around on Sunday and you're looking for an extra piece of content, something to give you some inspiration, that will be up on Sunday as well. So a little cheeky bonus video. So I will see you then, and thanks for watching. Cheeky thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.